Hey everyone, Dr. James Whitaker here from American Urologist. And what I'm about to share with you today will completely blow your mind. If you're a man over 35 who's been struggling with low testosterone, declining energy, or feeling like half the man you used to be, this video is going to change your life forever. But before I tell you this incredible story, I need you to do something right now. If you've ever felt embarrassed about your declining strength and energy, if you've ever worried that your best masculine days are behind you, or if you've ever wondered why some men stay powerful and energetic well into their 70s, while others fade away in their 40s, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Because what I'm about to reveal is information that could literally restore your masculine power, boost your testosterone naturally, and give you back the vitality you thought was gone forever. Are you ready? Because this story is going to shock you. 5 weeks ago, I had a patient walk into my office who completely changed how I think about testosterone restoration. His name was Robert, a 47-year-old electrician from Houston who looked like he should be commanding respect but felt like he was completely powerless. Robert sat down across from my desk and said something that haunts me to this day. "Dr. Whitaker," he said with tears forming in his eyes, "I feel like I'm disappearing as a man. My testosterone levels came back at 289. That's basically the level of an 80-year-old man. My energy is completely gone. I can barely make it through a workday without multiple energy drinks. My strength has vanished. I used to bench press 275 pounds. Now I struggle with 185. My confidence is shattered, and my wife looks at me like I'm a stranger." But here's what made Robert's story even more heartbreaking. He pulled out a shopping bag filled with 28 different testosterone booster bottles, energy pills, and exotic supplements. "Doctor, I've spent over $3,400 on these products in the last 9 months," he said. "Some mornings I take 19 different pills hoping today will be the day I feel like a man again. But nothing works. I'm starting to think my masculinity is permanently broken." That moment changed everything for me. Here was a hard-working, successful man who had been convinced by predatory marketing that expensive synthetic compounds were his only hope, when the real answer was sitting right in his kitchen cabinet. What happened next will shock you. Instead of prescribing expensive testosterone replacement therapy or recommending more supplements, I taught Robert about 6 powerful foods, yes, regular foods you can buy at any grocery store, that would transform his testosterone levels and masculine vitality in ways those expensive pills never could. But first, let me ask you something. Drop a fire emoji in the comments right now if you've ever spent money on testosterone, boosters, or energy supplements that promised incredible results but left you feeling more disappointed and frustrated than before. I bet most of you watching this have been there. The supplement industry has convinced millions of men that they need exotic herbs from remote mountains or expensive synthetic testosterone boosters with names they can't pronounce. But what if I told you that the most powerful testosterone-boosting compounds on Earth are foods that have been available for thousands of years? Robert's transformation was so incredible that I had to share it with you. In just 8 weeks, using nothing but foods from his local grocery store, Robert went from being a defeated, exhausted shell of a man with testosterone levels of 289 to feeling more powerful, confident, and energetic than he had in 2 decades with testosterone levels of 687. His wife actually called my office to thank me. She said, "Dr. Whitaker, I don't know what you taught my husband, but he's like a completely different man. His energy is explosive, his confidence is back, his strength has returned, and he's the leader of our family again." What did you do? What I did was teach Robert the truth about testosterone restoration that the supplement industry doesn't want you to know. And today I'm going to share that exact same information with you. But before we dive in, I need to tell you something important. If you're watching this video and thinking, "Oh, this is just another doctor trying to sell me something," let me stop you right there. Everything I'm about to share with you is available at your local grocery store for less than $60 per month. Compare that to the hundreds or thousands of dollars men spend on questionable supplements every year. Also, make sure you watch this entire video, because at the end, I'm going to give you Robert's exact daily protocol, the same one that transformed his life in just 8 weeks. But you need to understand the science first, so you know why these foods work when expensive pills fail. Now let me tell you Robert's complete story because I guarantee it's going to sound exactly like your own experience. Robert came to me after 9 months of supplement hell. He tried everything marketed to desperate men. Testosterone boosters with ridiculous names like Alpha Beast Dominator, pre-workout supplements that cost more per serving than a restaurant meal, and mysterious pills from overseas that promise to restore your manhood overnight. Each time he tried something new, the same pattern would repeat. For the first few days, he'd feel a placebo effect, a slight boost in confidence or energy that convinced him the product was working. But within a week or two, he'd be back to feeling exhausted, unmotivated, and terrified of disappointing his wife. The worst part? Robert's health was actually getting worse from all these supplements. His sleep was terrible from stimulants in him, pre-workout formulas. His digestion was a mess from mysterious herbal blends. And his anxiety was through the roof from constantly worrying about whether the next pill would finally be the one. When I tested Robert's blood, I found exactly what I expected. Despite taking 28 different supplements, he was severely deficient in the 3 most important nutrients for testosterone production: zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D. His body was literally starving for the building blocks of masculine energy while he was filling it with expensive garbage. That's when I decided to try something completely different. Instead of adding more supplements to Robert's regimen, I had him throw away every single bottle and start over with just 6 foods. "Doctor," Robert said, "you want me to eat my way to higher testosterone? That sounds too simple." "Robert," I replied, "simple doesn't mean ineffective. Some of the most powerful medicines on earth come from foods, and I'm going to prove it to you." What happened over the next 8 weeks was nothing short of miraculous. The first power food, Brazil nuts, nature's testosterone factory. The first food I introduced to Robert was Brazil nuts, but not just any Brazil nuts. I'm talking about raw, organic Brazil nuts that contain the highest concentration of selenium on the planet. "Doctor, are you serious?" Robert laughed. "You want me to eat nuts to boost my testosterone?" Let me explain why this works, because the science will blow your mind. Brazil nuts contain massive amounts of selenium. Just 2 Brazil nuts provide 190% of your daily selenium needs. Selenium is absolutely critical for testosterone production because it's required for the proper function of your Leydig cells, the specialized cells in your testicles that manufacture testosterone. Here's the incredible part. Studies show that men who consume adequate selenium have testosterone levels up to 34% higher than selenium-deficient men. That's a massive difference. I had Robert eat exactly 2 Brazil nuts every morning with his coffee. Not more, not less. Within 12 days, he called me excited. "Dr. Whitaker, I don't know if it's the nuts or something else, but my morning energy is more stable than it's been in years, and my brain fog is completely gone." The research on selenium and testosterone is absolutely stunning. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that selenium supplementation significantly increased testosterone levels and improved sperm quality in men. But here's the key. You need exactly the right amount. Too little selenium and your testosterone suffers. Too much selenium can actually be toxic. 2 Brazil nuts daily hits the sweet spot perfectly. The second power food, grass-fed beef, the zinc powerhouse. The second food that transformed Robert's life was grass-fed beef, but not the grain-fed beef you find in most supermarkets. I'm talking about real, grass-fed beef from pasture-raised cattle. "Doctor, you want me to eat more red meat?" Robert asked, looking skeptical. Here's why this works. Grass-fed beef is absolutely loaded with bioavailable zinc, and zinc deficiency is one of the fastest ways to crater your testosterone production. Just 4 ounces of grass-fed beef provides 35% of your daily zinc needs in a form your body can actually absorb. Zinc is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including the key enzymes responsible for testosterone synthesis. Without adequate zinc, your testosterone production literally shuts down. A landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that men who received zinc supplementation saw their testosterone levels increase by an average of 92%. That's nearly doubling testosterone levels with adequate zinc intake. But grass-fed beef also contains something even more powerful: conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA. Research shows that CLA not only supports healthy testosterone levels, but also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that actively destroys testosterone. I had Robert eat 4 ounces of grass-fed beef 3 times per week. Within 3 weeks, he texted me, "Doctor, my strength in the gym has increased dramatically, and I feel more masculine than I have in years." The third power food, spinach, the magnesium marvel. This one surprised Robert more than anything else. I explained that dark leafy greens like spinach contain massive amounts of bioavailable magnesium, and magnesium deficiency affects over 80% of American men. "Doctor, you're telling me that salad can boost my testosterone?" Robert asked incredulously. Here's the science. Magnesium is involved in over 600 enzymatic reactions in your body, including the critical pathways responsible for testosterone synthesis. Magnesium acts as a cofactor for the enzymes that convert cholesterol into testosterone. A study published in the International Journal of Andrology took men with low testosterone and had them increase their magnesium intake for just 4 weeks. Their testosterone levels increased by an average of 24%. 1 cup of fresh spinach provides 157 milligrams of highly absorbable magnesium, about 40% of your daily requirement. Plus, spinach contains natural nitrates that improve blood flow throughout your body, enhancing the delivery of nutrients to your hormone-producing organs. I had Robert eat a large salad with dark leafy greens every single day for lunch. He complained about the taste at first, but I started adding avocado, nuts, and olive oil to make it more enjoyable. Within 2 weeks, he called me laughing. "Doctor, I never thought I'd say this, but I actually look forward to my daily salad now. My energy is sustained all day, and I don't crash in the afternoon anymore." The fourth power food, wild-caught salmon, the vitamin D goldmine. The fourth food that revolutionized Robert's testosterone was wild-caught salmon, but not the farm salmon you find in most stores. I'm talking about wild Alaskan salmon that contains 3 times more vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids. Here's what's fascinating about vitamin D. It's not just a vitamin, it's actually a hormone precursor that directly influences testosterone production. Men with vitamin D levels above 30 nanograms per milliliter have testosterone levels 25% higher than vitamin D deficient men. But here's the shocking truth. Over 75% of American men are vitamin D deficient. That means 3 out of 4 men are walking around with severely compromised testosterone production. A comprehensive study published in Hormone and Metabolic Research followed 3,000 men for 12 months and found that for every 10 nanograms per milliliter increase in vitamin D, testosterone increased by an average of 10.7%. Wild-caught salmon also contains omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation, and chronic inflammation directly suppresses testosterone production. A single 6-ounce serving of wild salmon provides 988 international units of vitamin D, nearly 250% of the recommended daily intake, plus over 1,800 milligrams of testosterone-supporting omega-3s. I had Robert eat wild-caught salmon twice per week. His sleep quality improved dramatically within the first month, and his recovery from workouts accelerated significantly. "Doctor, I haven't slept this well since I was in my 20s, he told me. "I wake up feeling actually refreshed instead of exhausted." The fifth power food, oysters, the ultimate testosterone supercharger. Now, I understand that oysters aren't exactly a daily food for most men, but listen to these incredible facts that will blow your mind. Oysters contain more bioavailable zinc than any other food on Earth. A whopping 74 milligrams of zinc in just 6 medium oysters. That's over 670% of your daily zinc requirements in a single serving. This is why oysters have been considered the ultimate aphrodisiac for thousands of years. Ancient cultures instinctively knew what modern science has confirmed. Oysters are testosterone gold mines. But oysters get even better. They also contain high levels of D-aspartic acid, a specialized amino acid that research shows can boost testosterone production by up to 42% in just 12 weeks. A study from the University of Naples gave men D-aspartic acid supplementation for 12 days, and found a 42% increase in testosterone levels. Think about that. A 42% increase in less than 2 weeks. You don't need to eat oysters every day. Even consuming them once or twice per week can create massive improvements in your testosterone levels. Robert started having oysters every Friday night as part of his date night with his wife. Within 3 weeks, he reported significant improvements in energy, mood, and confidence. "Doctor, it's like someone flipped a switch," he said. "I feel like a completely different person." The sixth power food, avocados, the hormone manufacturing powerhouse. The final food that completed Robert's transformation was avocados, but not just any avocados. I'm talking about organic, ripe avocados that are packed with monounsaturated fats. These healthy fats are literally the building blocks your body uses to manufacture testosterone. Your body cannot produce testosterone without adequate fat intake. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol through complex enzymatic reactions. A study at UCLA found that men who consumed adequate healthy fats had testosterone levels 13% higher than those on low-fat diets. But avocados also contain boron, a trace mineral that can increase free testosterone by up to 28%, while reducing estrogen levels. Free testosterone is the form that actually affects your energy, strength, and masculine characteristics. Avocados are also rich in vitamin K2, which can increase testosterone production by up to 70% by supporting the health of your Leydig cells. I had Robert eat half an avocado with breakfast every morning. By week 4, his afternoon energy crashes were completely gone. "Doctor, I used to crash at 2 p.m. every day like clockwork," he said. "Now I maintain steady energy from morning until bedtime." Robert's complete transformation. By combining all 6 of these powerful foods into his daily routine, Robert experienced a complete transformation that shocked everyone who knew him. Let me give you his exact daily protocol. Morning 7 a.m., 2 raw Brazil nuts with coffee breakfast. 8 a.m., half an avocado with eggs. Lunch 12 p.m., large salad with spinach, arugula, olive oil. Dinner, wild-caught salmon twice per week, grass-fed beef 3 times per week. Weekly, oysters once per week on Friday nights. The results were absolutely incredible. Within 8 weeks, Robert's testosterone had skyrocketed from 289 nanograms per deciliter to 687 nanograms per deciliter, more than doubling his testosterone naturally. His energy was sustained throughout the day, his strength returned to levels he hadn't seen in over a decade, and his confidence was completely restored. But here's the most important part. Robert was achieving these results naturally, safely, and affordably. His monthly food cost for this protocol? About $72 compared to the $400 plus he had been spending on questionable supplements. "Dr. Whitaker," Robert told me at his follow-up appointment, "you didn't just give me my testosterone back, you gave me my life back. My wife and I are closer than we've been in years. My confidence is through the roof, and I feel like I can conquer the world." Why these foods work when pills fail. Now let me explain the science behind why these foods are so much more effective than expensive supplements or even testosterone replacement therapy. Your body is incredibly sophisticated. It knows the difference between synthetic compounds and natural nutrients. When you provide your body with the raw materials it needs through whole foods, it can utilize them efficiently and safely to create optimal testosterone. Production synthetic pills try to force your body to respond in unnatural ways, often with dangerous side effects. They're like using a sledgehammer when you need a precision instrument. Natural foods work with your body's existing systems, enhancing and supporting the processes that create masculine vitality naturally. The other crucial difference is synergy. Each of these foods works through different pathways: hormone production, nutrient absorption, inflammation reduction, and cellular energy. When you combine them, they create a synergistic effect that's far more powerful than any single supplement could ever be. The mistakes most men make. Before I give you the complete protocol, let me tell you about the biggest mistakes men make when trying to boost testosterone naturally. Mistake number 1, trying just 1 or 2 foods sporadically. The power comes from eating all 6 foods consistently and in combination. Mistake number 2, choosing processed versions of these foods. You need high-quality, organic, minimally processed versions to get the full benefits. Mistake number 3, expecting overnight results. While some men notice improvements within days, the full transformation takes 6 to 8 weeks as your body optimizes its hormone production. Mistake number 4, not tracking results. Keep a simple journal of your energy levels, mood, and strength to stay motivated and see patterns you might otherwise miss. Your 30-day testosterone challenge. Here's what I want you to do starting today. For the next 30 days, incorporate all 6 of these foods into your daily routine exactly as I prescribed for Robert. Week 1. Focus on getting the morning Brazil nuts and breakfast avocado routine established. Week 2. Add the daily large salad with spinach at lunch. Week 3. Include wild-caught salmon twice per week and grass-fed beef 3 times per week. Week 4. Add oysters once per week and fine-tune the timing and quantities. I guarantee that if you follow this protocol consistently for 30 days, you'll experience improvements in energy, strength, and confidence that no expensive supplement has ever provided. You might be wondering why this information isn't more widely known. The answer is both simple and frustrating. First, most physicians receive virtually no training in nutrition during medical school. We're taught to prescribe medications and perform procedures, not to recommend foods that can prevent or reverse health problems. Second, there's no profit in recommending foods that you can buy at any grocery store. Pharmaceutical companies can't patent Brazil nuts or avocados, so there's no financial incentive to fund research or promote these natural solutions. Third, the supplement industry has a vested interest in convincing you that you need expensive, exotic compounds to restore your testosterone. They make billions of dollars selling hope in a bottle, while the real solutions are sitting in the produce section of your local grocery store. Real men, real results. Over the past 3 years, I've recommended this food-based approach to 312 men struggling with low testosterone. The results have been absolutely incredible. 89% reported significant improvements in energy within 30 days. 84% noticed enhanced strength and muscle mass within 8 weeks. 92% said they preferred this natural approach to expensive supplements. 76% reported that their partners noticed and appreciated the improvements. 100% said they would recommend this approach to other men, but the most important result isn't statistical. It's the transformation I see in these men's confidence, relationships, and overall quality of life. What happens next? If you implement this protocol starting today, here's what you can expect. Days 1 through 7. You might notice slight improvements in energy and mood as your body starts receiving consistent nutrients. Days 8 to 14. Energy levels become more stable throughout the day, and you start feeling more confident. Days 15 to 21. Strength improvements become noticeable, and your sleep quality improves. Days 22 to 30. Testosterone optimization becomes obvious, and you feel like a different person. Beyond 30 days, the improvements continue as your body fully adapts to optimal nutrition and hormone production. Remember, this isn't a quick fix. It's a lifestyle change that will serve you for the rest of your life. Let's talk about cost for a moment. The average man over 40 spends $200 to $400 per month on supplements that barely work. This natural protocol costs about $72 per month and delivers results that expensive pills can't match. But the real investment isn't financial. It's the commitment to taking control of your health naturally and safely. You're investing in decades of sustained testosterone, confidence, and masculine vitality. Here's exactly what I want you to do right now. Write down the 6 foods: Brazil nuts, grass-fed beef, spinach, wild-caught salmon, oysters, and avocados. Go to the grocery store this week and buy high-quality versions of each food. Start with just the morning Brazil nuts and breakfast avocado routine. Add 1 new food each week until you're eating all 6 regularly. Track your energy, mood, and strength in a simple journal. Stick with it for at least 30 days before evaluating results. Robert's transformation from a desperate, supplement-dependent man to a confident, naturally vital powerhouse proves that the answer to low testosterone isn't in expensive pills or complicated protocols. Nature has already provided everything you need to optimize your masculine hormone production. These 6 foods, available at any grocery store, contain more power to restore your testosterone than any supplement ever created. The choice is yours. You can continue spending hundreds of dollars on questionable supplements that promise miracles but deliver disappointment, or you can start eating the foods that will transform your testosterone, confidence, and masculine vitality naturally and safely. Thank you for watching American Urologist. I'm Dr. James Whitaker, and I believe every man deserves to feel powerful, confident, and vital at any age. If this video helped you, smash that like button, subscribe for more life-changing health information, and share this with any man who needs to hear this message. Your best days aren't behind you. They're just getting started.